Well, Dave, we're down here at Nuneaton this afternoon training ahead of the Dagenham game. How are preparations going into Saturday?
Yeah, good. As with any sort of quick-ish turnaround. So not a great deal you can do on the training pitch, more about recovery from Tuesday, and obviously looking forward to what's an important game tomorrow.
Just give us a bit of an update if you can on the injury front. Obviously you've had a few knocks over the last few weeks, Jordan Keane, Ollie Crankshaw, Scott Quigley. What's the latest you can provide on that?
Keane looks fine in terms of him. Obviously came through the Larkhall game. So again, it's a case of monitoring where he is, but in fairness, the lads have come in and done well, so that sort of takes care of itself. Ollie missed the game, and we're hopeful that he'll be fine for tomorrow. He's obviously trained today, and we'll check there's no reaction to that, and that obviously comes at a good time with Quiggs being out. So again, as I said after the game, nothing too serious, but with a quick turnaround and only days between the day when he obviously felt the injury to playing again, comes too soon for him, so he'll miss out. But like I say, thankfully we've got one coming back.
You said for a few times now about the need to find another way to play when Scott's not in the team. He seemed to do that quite well on Tuesday when Connor Jennings came on. Different kind of game tomorrow, obviously. What are the solutions you're looking for in that scenario?
We've got plenty of attacking options at the top end of the pitch. What you need to do, well, aside having good players, which obviously helps in terms of understanding that they have, is try and give them some, I suppose, patterns and phases in terms of how you want them to play, the areas you want them to find themselves in. Ultimately, you can make football really, really difficult. There's a metal sort of rectangle at both ends. You have to stick the ball in as many times as you can and stop the opposition doing it. And for that, we know that the ball needs to go into certain areas for us, and the more frequently we can do that with quality should equal the more chances we have to score and the more times that the ball does go in the net. And regardless of personnel, regardless of shape, we try and get bodies forward, which gives us a better chance of having those opportunities to score. And like I say, hopefully that will be the case. It's still something we'll continue to work at. There'll be different solutions that need to be found regarding the team that you play against, and how they sort of set up. And I certainly believe with the squad we do have the answers. Hopefully we'll find them tomorrow.
And it probably helps when your other striker is in such good form at the minute as well. 4 games in a row, Paddy Madden's found the back of the net now and contributes so much off the ball as well. He's another one in the team that just seems to really be enjoying his football at the minute. Yeah,
I think it's something that Paddy's work rate has never been in question in terms of probably doing too much work in the wrong areas at times, and the big thing with him ultimately is a goal scorer and he's a finisher. So if he's, I suppose, distracted by working too hard in areas where he doesn't get them chances, that'll take away from his game. I think what we've done is still asked him to work hard, and he's still doing that, and will still do everything for the team, which is massively important. But he's finding himself in good areas more regularly, and opportunities are falling for him, and he can finish. So they've all had little spells where they've scored goals. Hopefully his will continue, and hopefully others that have been contributing will continue to do that.
Obviously the news coming out this afternoon as well about Milena Kelly being recalled from Chorley. Speaking to some people at Chorley yesterday, and he's obviously held in really high regard during his time at the club, so what was the thinking in bringing him back into the fold?
Yeah, Millie's obviously gone and had a good spell in terms of playing games. We've got a busy period coming up in terms of the games we've obviously had a few little niggles with Ollie and with Quiggs, and not so much Connor, but Connor coming back from being out a long time, and what we don't want to do is leave ourselves short. So Millie's obviously travelled with us today. Whether he's involved tomorrow will be dependent on other factors, but we've certainly got games coming up where we see him being involved and see him having an impact, and then we'll decide over the next month what the pathway is for him, and ultimately what the pathway is for him, not just short term but medium and long term as well.
Just to look at Dagenham, top scorers in the National League this season. It's 2 teams going up against each other that like to play with a lot of intensity, like to play on the front foot. Has all the makings for an entertaining game, doesn't it?
Makes for 0-0 doors, doesn't it? No, listen, both sides who are or have had good runs and have got themselves in a position where are there to compete. know Darryl well, and and they'll be looking to do everything they can to, I suppose, at home get a positive result. But we go into the game in good form and looking to carry on the run we've been on. As you say, they have goal threats, not just if among them play real big threat from set pieces, but I believe we have that ourselves. So yeah, it has all the ingredients to be a good game between two good teams. I'm not overly fussed about that. I just want to make sure that we can get 3 points, and if we can't get 3 points, make sure we take something from the game.
We had that great win at Solihull last month, but cup games aside, does this feel like the biggest test for your team so far since you came in?
Not really. Listen, for me, our tests come every day in terms of the demands that we have of the group and they have of themselves in terms of producing. So I think, like I say, our biggest motivator, our biggest factor is the fact that we want to get better every day, and matches fall within that. And tomorrow's another match. Great opportunity, like I say, in front of the TV cameras. Big chance for us to show that we are on a good side. But it's the next one. We have to play everyone over the course of a season twice, and hopefully at the end of that run of games, we're in a position where everyone wants to be.
Dave, thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers, thank you.